Oneology, The 48 Laws of Winning by Raymond Hardy. Chapter 38, Disconnect Disrespect from the Power Source. Sometimes you have to disconnect yourself from people emotionally in certain situations so that you can complete the task and job at hand. Never feed and give energy or power to a disrespectful individual or entity. By denying them access or cutting them off from your power supply, sometimes their own power supply, you can now hinder or limit, dehydrate, or starve them off their ability to oppose you in the long term. Most of the times that you encounter disrespect, it will derive from a lack of knowledge, education, experience, etiquette, sportsmanship, or familiarity with the terrain, arena, or rules of the game of which the offending party is operating in. Whether you choose to deal with this directly, indirectly, or subcontract to an outside source, this incident must be dealt with to discourage this mistake from reoccurring. Various methods can be applied to send a message or take a stand, from verbal, nonverbal, physical, mental, financial, deletion of privileges, or communication access for the offending party. If the situation goes unaddressed or is not to be dealt with accordingly, the offending party will think that this act of disrespect is a acceptable form of behavior and will escalate this behavior or have other performing these heinous acts. Sometimes in life, you must set an example. Other times, you must make an example to discourage foolishness in the future. Just like a puppy dog that has pooped in the wrong place, corrective action must be taken. Whichever method you choose is totally up to you. Whether you choose to have a conversation about it, hit them in the head with some knowledge, or proverbially rub their noses in it, put the newspaper to their behind, put them outside or in a solitary confinement, or hit them in the pocket to give them something they can feel, the remedies are endless. Here's a special note. Do not put people in a position of where they can feel uncomfortable disrespecting you because they think they're exempt from consequences or repercussions. Prevention is better than a cure. If you don't see them in your future, then why are they in your presence? That's a quote from Big Ray. One more special note. Avoid intimate and business relationship with those who do not respect your time, your dime, or see your vision. The wrong people who are in your life don't always leave voluntarily. Sometimes they have to cut the strings or sever ties. Other times you have to punt or give them the proverbial boot to get out of the hole or rut, reposition, or get better field position. Self-preservation is essential. That's chapter 38. Man, so to further elaborate on that, disconnect them from your power source, man. If the energy's off, if it's always an argument, if y'all can't see eye to eye, if they bringing your energy down, if they energy vampires sucking your energy down, feel like there's a weight on you, you feel like you gotta walk on eggshells just to have a simple conversation with them, you know, man, just cut them off completely because it's gonna lead you to further problems in the long run. You know, you gotta pay attention to these red flags. Everything is not in alignment. Everything should work in alignment. Everything should just line up. Everybody should be on the same wave and elevate. If they're not here to elevate or evolve, then you can't be around. You got to cut them off. That's just it. That's what anybody, friends, families, individuals, people that you meet, associates. Like I said, man, if y'all can't see eye to eye, that's even at a job, man. If you at a job and it's just not working, you mad, you constantly mad, your energy's drained, then it's not going to work out, man, because, you know, that leads to taking even deeper than that, man. That leads to stress. Stress leads to disease. Stress is the number one killer. I feel like one of the number one killers in America is stress. It's your mentality. You know, so if you could cut off being stressed, if you could cut that off, that's way more important than being around toxic and negative energy. Just cut that off from the power source. Chapter 38, disconnect disrespect from the power source. If you like anything I said in this video or any of my prior videos, let me know. Comment below. Reading is fundamental. You know why? It funds the mental.